Hey guys, what's up? This is Nate the Effing Great. Welcome to another edition of Movie Talk, and I'm going to be talking about the romance movie After. So, when I went into this movie, I kind of had this weird sneaking suspicion that it was probably going to be one of those filler movies because we just got off all of the romantic smut and sexual abuse from the 50 Shades of Grey trilogy, and I literally thought, okay, this is going to be a movie that's going to just take over from that. It's going to just kind of be that next generation of deals where it's gonna be that. Or I even thought it was just gonna be like a filler movie where it's like, okay, they need a romance deal. Here's what they're going to put it in. Needless to say, I can't call it a filler movie. I can't really even call it a good movie, to be honest. The title After made it seem like, okay, I should really go into like the story of it. So basically, you have this girl who literally is, straight A student. She lives by the book. She has a very clean, uptight boyfriend, and she's going off to college, and her mom is just kind of like, oh, I did this all for you, and I want to make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did, and blah, 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 blah. We kind of dive into that a little more during the movie. But yeah, basically, slowly she gets a taste of what the, stuff that she was missing out on, and we see kind of what, you know, what that kind of, it's kind of one of those typical deals where it's like, oh, she kind of gets involved in this, she starts doing a little more. She meets this guy who slowly kind of gets her into some of these things. Mainly, it's just getting into some bits of trouble. Other parts are just actually having she's feeling like her body being touched for the first time, which I thought was kind of an interesting deal. Um, it's another one of those situations where it's like, oh, well, she's a virgin, so she's probably going to have sex before the movie's over. Yeah, you're kind of right about that. And I don't know, it's really weird because I'm going to go back to what I said at the start of the show where I talked about the title in just a bit. Basically, they go to like this roller coaster relationship. They end up having sex. They find out that there's an ugly truth involved in this. And then it kind of ends with her at a secret spot that they had at the end of a pier, kind of talking about what comes next, and they're sitting next to each other, and the movie kind of ends like that. Um, so I literally thought that this was going to be more of a movie about her dealing with life after after this guy. So I thought it was going to be a literal title, honestly, but that was not what I got. I kind of got a feeling that it was more along the lines of, oh, well, you know, she hangs out with this boy. Now we're seeing what happens after she hangs out with this boy. She had sex with this boy. Here's what happens after that. She moves in with this boy. Here's what happens after that. It's kind of one of those weird after deals. I honestly just thought, okay, this is not at all what I was expecting, nor did I really care too much for it. Um, Characters not really that all that exciting. Um, I'm trying to think if there was even like a couple like comedic spots in this movie. Um, yeah, no, I mean, this is kind of like a blah kind of movie. Very bland, kind of what you would expect. Um, I don't think I can really say too much more than that. I did go into like a Pet Cemetery review, and I said that movie wasn't as good. This was another one of those movies where I was like, this is weird. This is just not exactly what I thought it was going to be, and it ended up being what I worried it was going to be, and that was just an absolute weird romance deal. It's typical. It's a typical formula. This kid who's a rebel changes this girl who's a straight A student, and blah blah blah. They learn to love each other, and then an ugly truth came out, and they can't stand each other, and they don't even get back together. This movie doesn't even have that kind of deal where it's like, oh, are they going to get back together? Nope, that's a cliffhanger apparently. After two, no, no, there should not even have been a one. I'm sure this is based off a novel or something like that, but it just, it was not good. I give this one a I'm gonna give this one a 1.5 star. It was not exactly what I was expecting. It was probably worse than what I was expecting. I didn't enjoy it. I didn't like it. It's a mushy kind of romance deal. Uh, Compared to probably Hallmark movies, this does not even have a candle compared to what those movies have. So, yeah, it's nothing really too eventful. It's nothing really too. There's not really much to say about it. Yeah, nothing really that kind of stands out to me. So, with that being said, talk to you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.